Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Is deep. Begin the game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Huskers pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. A short completion of the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down. He got it.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Great move there. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field, 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. They get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leads the ball to the 39.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense...
Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Nebraska 14, Penn State 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Huskers. Still no answer for this offense.
Nice safe ball here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
Nebraska 21, Penn State 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 10 set to kick this one away.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Penn State offense will take over first and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal the offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Ball handed off. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
And that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
The returner
brought down by that coverage team.
And the Penn State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're now throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity, you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and the receiver.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Dump ball's caught by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. But they can't make the connection. The ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Using his legs here. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Let's go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. He's escaping the pocket now. And left with no option, he just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They were lucky to get that ball back.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set the offense at the 38.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a combination. this quarterback and this receiver, what I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Fine time. Moving to his left. Finds an open target on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
At the 45. Secondary coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Penn State, number 85, with the catch and score.
Lining up to try the extra point.
On for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
The kick is good.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Now, Nebraska.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half.
42, spike.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. takes the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Makes a quick grab. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground. Defense, instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. They'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
To come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this is great execution here on their screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Play action here on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And Indy Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And the Huskers will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's looking deep here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught in the flat by the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Cornhuskers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Clear, clear.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They're going to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the beatdown continues.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Nebraska, 56, Penn State, 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
No spike. Looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Carr. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Second down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
First down for the offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Nebraska, 56. Penn State, 17.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Oh, a reverse. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense in hurry-up mode. The runner takes off to his right. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to move this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. come out throwing here to start the drive. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Look out, he's got some space.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Nebraska 63, Penn State 17.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the handle?
This try is no good. That's just a minor blip. It's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Offense makes their way on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the mark.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line.
Important third down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Huskers have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll use that running game, trying to lead the clock here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And the big loss sets them up way behind the 6 for 2nd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. They tackle him about the 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Despite going 0 for 4 on fourth down conversions, the offense is out there to try it again. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return. Tackle at the 17 with a big interception for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Penn State offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Pickup of 5. Second down coming up.
Well, this is a third consecutive impressive performance. You can't be better than 3-0 to start the season. This team is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, we're continuing to see great things from this team. What we're learning is they've got all the pieces to make a run, but they've got to stay focused. They got to avoid the injury bug and continue to execute every week. And if they do that, we've got a real contender here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.